start? Ready, go.
Good morning, students. Thanks for coming to our presentation. I'm Jong Baek, major in physics. The purpose of the presentation is to explain about big data used in diverse industries. There are three matters that I'd like to explain today. The first involves using big data for marketing. The second is smart farming. The third is medical industry. Have you ever heard about big data? Big data is a sea of information made of vast zettabytes of data, flowing from in computers, smartphones, machines that we use every day. Big data is created through all documents, photos, videos, voices, location information in the world. This graph is total worldwide data. The horizontal axis shows the year 1969 and 2020. The vertical axis shows the amount of data in gigabyte. As you can see from the graph, according to the statistic of SAP in 1969, the amount of data generated around the world was enough to fit into an ordinary laptop, about 200 gigabytes. However, in 2020, the amount of data is 64.2 zettabyte. It is 64 quintillion to 100 trillion gigabytes. There are also problems caused by a large amount of data. This chart shows greenhouse gas emission by mobile carrier. Data storage requires a lot of electric power. So, as you can see from the chart, greenhouse gas emission are increasing every year due to the electric power is so many used in data centers. The other problem is number of data leaks. This graph shows number of data leaks. The horizontal axis shows hacked company and years. The vertical axis shows number of victims. In particular, when you see other hack was hacked in 2018, it affected over 1.1 billion persons. However, despite these environmental issues and security issues, the importance of big data is increasing. This graph shows the top trend job posting 2021 to 2022. According to McKinsey's report, AI is the #1 core technology in 2023. When you see this graph, the horizontal axis is the year 2021 to 2022. The vertical axis is the number of postings. So, apply AI has the slight increase 6% to other postings, but it is already mostly utilized. So, this is a good graph showing the importance of big data. So, this graph tells us how big data. Say again. This graph. I'm sorry. This graph tells us how important big data is, even if there are environmental issues and security issues. So next, we will look at the area where big data is actually used.
I am Lee Sang-hyuk, majoring in IT convergence, and I will introduce how big data can be used in marketing. The marketing of an enterprise and the consumption of a consumer is deeply related, and big data can help both of these positions. First, from the business perspective, big data will make it easier to create a marketing strategy. The purpose of a business is to make as many profit as possible. To make this purpose possible, companies have to understand about the factors clients think the most important when buying a product. This graph show the factors clients think important and the channels they prefer when buying a car by age. The first graph shows that the discount and promotions and purchase benefits were the most important, taking 56.2% of the graph. The next graph shows that offline and face-to-face channels were the most preferred, taking more than half of the graphs in every ages. Big data can provide the elements because they have all information in every market. Based on the graphs, companies will have to hire good employees with good ability and prepare discount promotions and purchase benefits. Second, from the consumer's perspective, big data will make it easier to buy products they need. As time progressed, many different products came out with the same type. As you can see in the picture, though they are the same electric cars and PHEV models, they have different designs, sales rate, and efficiencies. This made customers hard to buy what they want, leading to overconsumption. However, algorithms based on big data will help customers buy what they need. Algorithms synthesize the information from the big data and provide materials they will like. In conclusion, big data plays a big role in marketing, and customers will be able to buy what they need, and enterprises will be able to make strategies for their products. As big data develops, the marketing business will also grow.
Hello, I am Irangyo, major in IT convergence. One of the most typical example of the connection between the big data and agriculture is smartphone. According to the Rural Development Administration, big smartphone technology is an agricultural technology that could control the complex environment condition. The keyword of the smartphone is the productivity and profitability. First, I will talk about the productivity. The graph you see here is from the report of 2019 by the RDA. The above graph is the before introduction of the technology. Below graph is the after introduction of the smartphone technology. We can show here the production total. In this graph, the x-axis shows the weeks and y-axis shows the total production. We can show in this graph the production is growth from 868 to 933. To put this graph in number, we can check the smartphone technology leads the 7.5% growth in production. Second, I will talk about the income. The graph you see here is also from the 2019 report of the RDA. The left graph shows the income for strawberry, and the right graph shows the income for melon. Also, this graph in x-axis shows the before introduction and after introduction, and y-axis shows the income. For strawberry, in this graph, we can check the approximately 12 million Korean won to 14 million Korean won. In also melon, we can check income growth from 6 million Korean won to 6 million 900 Korean won. Also, put these graphs into number. We can check the strawberry is growth 16.6% growth and melon growth 15% growth. In conclusion, we can check the smart farming technology has benefit in production and income. Also, according to the RDA, this benefit will grow more, and by the time is slow. To say my presentation in one sentence, big data can make a benefit in agriculture.
Hello, I'm Hyoju, majoring in IT convergence. Finally, I will introduce the last advantage of big data in our life. The last but the most important benefit of big data is the combination with the medical sector. The vast amount of medical data allows us to experience digital healthcare and medical diagnosis, which is more accurate than in the past. For example, there is a disease prediction service that collects and analyzes a large amount of medical data to predict an individual's probability of disease occurrence. The global market size of digital healthcare, like this service, can be seen in this graph. According to Global Market Insight in 2020, this graph shows the global market size of digital healthcare from 2018 to 2025. The x-axis shows the year in which they applied it, and y-axis shows the market value of digital healthcare. As you can see from this graph, 2025 had $504 trillion $400 billion, which increased $86 trillion $400 billion from 2018. Also, it is expected to grow at an annual rate of 28.7%. Therefore, we can expect that the growth of the digital healthcare can provide disease prediction service, individual medical solutions, and medical devices for us. In addition, big data has also affected the improvement of medical technology. A representative example is the medical image analysis technology like Lunid Insight. This is a technology that diagnoses patients' disease faster and more accurate by using AI that landed a huge amount of medical image data such as MRI and CT. Take a look at this graph from AI healthcare technology company Lunid. This graph shows the number of medical institutions which have introduced Lunid's AI medical image analysis technology between 2019 and 2023. The x-axis shows the year in which they applied it, and y-axis shows the number of medical institutions introducing Lunid's medical image analysis technology. As you can see from this graph, only 100 places have introduced this technology in 2020. However, we can see that 2,000 places have introduced this technology in 2023. In conclusion, this research means that big data-based AI medical technology is introduced to more medical institutions, faster and more accurate disease diagnosis will be possible. In conclusion, one of the most significant advantages of big data is its integration with the medical sector. By accumulating medical big data, we can enhance digital healthcare and medical technology, leading to more precise disease diagnosis compared to previous methods. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Somin Im, majoring in IT convergence. Today we have discussed the immense benefits that big data brings across many various fields such as marketing, agriculture, and medical. First, marketing. According to the research, Starbucks has added personalized services to its siren order system by utilizing big data such as recent purchase history, store information, order type, and temperature. If the weather is below freezing or drops more than 2 degrees from the previous day, warm beverages are recommended, and food items that are frequently served with the chosen beverage are also suggested. As you can see from this pie chart, 37% of the current total siren order transactions are made through recommendations. This process has established a marketing strategy that uses big data to set up algorithms for many recommendations. Second, agriculture. Speed breeding 2.0 introduced in the 2023 National Research and Development Excellence results has shortened the variety of development period by as much as 46%. By utilizing speed breeding 2.0 developed in this research, the web variety development period can be reduced by 46%, and many lines can be many lines can be advanced in a small area, reducing required manpower by more than 59%. With an annual research cost of 70 million won, the development cost per variety can be reduced by about 420 million won compared to advancing one generation per year. This research shows that big data plays a significant role in agriculture by reducing development time, cost, and labor. Finally, medical. Big data plays an important role in the medical field. According to the UNC, big data has increased the number of cervical cancer diagnoses in women by more than 10%, with an overall accuracy of 78%, precision of 90%, sensitivity of 80%, specificity 68%, and positive predictive value of 90%. This shows that the diagnosis can be made at levels ranging from 68% to as high as 90% in various aspects. The increase in samples due to big data leads to increased accuracy, confirming its uses in various medical diagnoses. To sum up, big data is driving progress and efficiency by playing an innovative role in various fields such as marketing, agriculture, and medical. Big data has drawbacks such as environment and security, but its advantages far outweigh these drawbacks. As we will closely interact with big data, we hope to utilize its advantage to further develop and solve the aforementioned issues, establishing this technology as an innovation that drives social progress. Thank you for listening to our presentation. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask.